Our position, we have the choice now of three different grips. What does Carl want to do? Okay. If he's any sense and he knows jiu-jitsu, it's going to be very hard to open my closed guard from his knees. So he will probably stand. So the minute he puts one foot up, free stay there, I can still hit the scissor sweep from here. Go all the way up, I cannot hit the scissor sweep from here. Right, just remember that. If he gets to 2 feet, you'll have to look for something else. But I can, and for him to stand up safely, he has to put one foot up first. So he'll probably make his grips. Yeah, he can do all that. Free stay there. The minute he does, there's that grip. It's there. And there's the same grip. So again, from this position, I open my legs. Do not try and scissor sweep the person to the foot that's planted. You'll do that once and then you won't do it again. Carl does his stand up. I just find that cross grip. So this is all about timing. I make that 2-on-1 grip. I open my legs and I turn my hip. Nothing's changed. My right foot's going on his hip and my knee's engaged. Okay? And now from there, I'll have the other foot on the hip. I'm now starting to bring him forward. Once I get his head over his hips, and now I put all the weight on that knee. I look down to see, is his knee in line with his hip? If it is, scissor sweep time. Okay? If it's not, I push the knee. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. In fact, it's even easier when he goes to combat base, but it's all about timing. The minute Carl does this, I'm just doing that. Yeah? So I need to be careful with the placement of this knee. If Carl has his primary arm and a secondary arm, and again, he'll probably, before he stands up, he'll get some kind of control on this hand. Stuff it so I can't take it back a step. If he doesn't and he just puts that foot up, it's the floor sweep that we did a while back. So if he knows jiu-jitsu, he will stuff that under. The minute he plants one foot on the mat, this hand just gets that cross grip. Now I need a secondary grip. I mean, it can be here, sometimes that's harder to get. This is easy to get. And now, as I uncross, I turn my hip and I bring both feet onto the hips. And now I want my knee pointing up. And again, I'm just going to load Carl's weight onto me, put the weight on the knee, look down. Is his knee wide? This time he's widened it. So now I just push it out in line with his hip. And now from there, I'm up and tight again. So knowing that, you can put someone under a lot of pressure from close guard, constantly breaking their posture, putting them, under pressure, and now they'll want to stand up. The minute they do stand up, I make that cross grip on the last move. I make that 2-on-1 grip. I open my legs. I shrimp onto my side. Again, I like to get my feet on the hips first because now Carl can start putting pressure on me and driving into me. Okay, and now he's got his feet, both feet on the ground. There's no scissor sweep now. Take it back a step. So the second just up to one knee, bro. The second he comes up to 1 foot, I turn my hip. This allows me to bring my knees inside. Does that make sense? And now I'll use that as a platform to turn and put my left hip on the mat. And all the variations we look for, you have to have your hip on the mat when you hit that scissor sweep. My knee is in just that position where he wanted. It's not coming below his chin, or Carl can start to put pressure on it. So anywhere around from the armpit till his chin is fine. Okay, and now it's just all about getting. You'll find what happens is a lot when you're rolling with people. The minute you open their guard, they're going to start backing away to try and like make bullfight grips and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to try to push my knees down. So the minute that happens, and I have actually opened my guard, he's in the one knee up position. I'm going to make sure that when he starts to back out, that I keep his head over his hips. Does that make sense? Or in front of his hips. And now from that position, I am in control. I can move in, I can start to push that. And then I'm up. So, let's play with that.